This is kind of unreal. And then not unreal at all when you consider the extensive track record that I keep reporting and have been experiencing regarding constant surveillance-based violence, aggression, intrusion, and harassment. Just about every single time I try to do any kind of personal activity in the privacy of this bathroom, personal activities such as taking a shower or trying to use the toilet. It is right around 10:55 p.m. now on Tuesday, August 12th, 2025, and I just had to leave a voicemail for the Greenville group to let them know that once again, while I was trying to quietly use the facilities in my bathroom, Jasmine Irizarry, their paid sponsored career harasser and sex offender, has resumed her use of a directed energy weapon to electronically assault me pretty aggressively while I was sitting on that toilet, simply minding my own business, literally. This happens very frequently when I try to use the toilet in this bathroom. Either Irizarry starts to use her directed energy device to electronically assault me, or there's some violent psycho smacking and banging things directly against the wall behind my toilet almost as soon as I physically sit on that toilet and try to use it. Or then when I try to take a shower, there's somebody smacking and banging the wall behind the sink, and the water suddenly starts to stink like vomit or like someone's 50-day-old unwashed feet, even though the feet smell is not coming from me, because usually the water starts to stink when I'm finally rinsing off soap and shampoo and I'm clean and already pretty much fully showered. So earlier this evening, I had to leave a voicemail for the Greenville group at approximately 8:22 p.m. regarding Jasmine Irizarry's ongoing use of a directed energy weapon. And at that time, I was lying on my bed trying to rest. And that is also a personal activity that Irizarry seems to get really violently triggered by and starts slamming or banging things against the wall behind the sink or directly below my bed. She seems to travel between Unit 76 directly below and the bathroom of Unit 78 directly behind that wall. I mean, it's not a far distance. Anybody can quickly travel that, just going up and down 2 flights of stairs. And the same electronic assaults that I keep reporting have been occurring for years, only when I do certain things in the privacy of this living space that seem to get this mentally disturbed, perving, creeping piece of shit really worked up, agitated, violent, aggressive, and destructive. That's a psychopath, folks. And Ms. Irizarry is a known psychopath, not just to the Boston police and to the management of the Greenville group, who seem to be harnessing her psychopathology for their own nefarious purposes and for landlord-tenant harassment. But she was also a mental patient at the mental hospital, the Shattuck Hospital, in 2006 when I was doing a clinical rotation there as part of my PhD program's clinical training. And Irizarry was an inmate there who already back then was so mentally disturbed, sick, and twisted that she would try to vomit on other patients and staff to contaminate them with her HIV-positive body fluids. Now, Ms. Irizarry seems to live in the bathroom behind this wall or in the unit directly below or both. She seems to go back and forth as I keep observing and reporting, and has been bragging about her use of a directed energy device for years. I mean, she's started using this device in 2018. I started reporting it in 2020. And then she started making written comments on my social media pages, telling me that she's getting paid